Welcome to Dude Awakening Podcast. I'm your host, Scott Busby, and the microphone's right in front of my face. My co-host, Nick Galaviz.
No, yeah. Sorry.
Say your fucking name, dude.
That's the thing. So you never really, I can never tell his vibe whether he wants me to say my name or he's going to say my name. So
Yeah. I'm schizophrenic, dude. I got a lot of personalities.
I thought he forgot your name for a second.
Yeah.
Like such a good friend.
Might have been.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not going to be saying the podcast numbers anymore because I think that's kind of lame. But this is a special podcast. We've got with us today my brother, Steve Busby.
Fuck yeah.
So welcome, Steve.
Thanks.
Stoked to have you. Thanks for humoring us.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous. You mind if I go crank one out
You want to rub one out really quick?
and come back?
Are you
Is that
serious?
cool? I mean, half joking.
I'm joking.
I think you should do it right here, dude.
Just
Just bust it out, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'll leave for that.
Bust it out. I've seen Dad's dick now, so
Oh my God.
My porn matrix, it doesn't involve like podcast rooms.
Oh, okay.
It's totally different. Yeah. And
Yeah.
two dudes. It's
Two dudes?
That's not your vibe.
No. Fuck no.
So, Steve is down from Alaska right now. We'll talk about a lot of that stuff, but would you mind handing me that bottle of tequila over there, Nick?
I'm probably it.
No. I want to hit one right now.
oh,
No,
no,
I meant the name, dude.
No, dude. This episode brought to you by Himador.
for the 5 people that are listening.
Yes. Now,
Seriously, it's probably like
I think
15 because there's some that are
Yeah.
sympathy voters and sympathy subscribers. I imagine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the varnish off my.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah, I know. So I'm gonna put this over here, and probably
you want
wipe this.
another
How do I get?
Sure.
Yeah. How do I get after that?
Here.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
it's not really a matter. He's just
whatever.
I'm
I'll
gonna
hand it to you.
slide.
There you go, dude.
There you go.
You can edit all the stupid parts out. Cut them all out. But
Not even. Just leave it. Leave it real.
so what we decided today was, it's the day after Thanksgiving, 2025,
Turkey Day,
and I got a little after it last night at a Friendsgiving
bro.
at our friend Josh's house, and I also got into an argument with a very good buddy because I told my 1 minute. In fact, I would be stoked to tell the 1 minute. You
Give me
said
the
you don't want to hear it, but
7 seconds.
what?
Minute's
You
too
just
long
want
for a
7
story,
seconds of
dude. Like,
Have a joke.
No. My 1 minute Kill Tony
Joke.
bit.
oh, okay.
Yeah, my set for that. It's
yeah,
the
you
one I
should
have
try
right
it
now.
out.
So, but anyways, I'll just go for it, right? I'll do it a little bit slower. I'm gonna do a little bit faster and Kill Tony, but so basically, most people don't know this, but I'm actually trans. I've never identified with the body that I was born into. Like I identify as a man with a much bigger dick. Like down here, I'm a grower, but inside, I'm a shower, dude.
Nice.
Like you don't have to have a big dick to have big dick energy. Like Nick
Hell
knows.
no. Yeah.
Nick knows all about that, right?
Yeah.
But I actually got accused of being. They told me that I was transphobic, not because of that joke, because I didn't want to have sex with a trans woman. And I'm like, dude, that's not a phobia. That's just a preference. Like, I also don't want to have sex with women who have a college degree, or a dad that loves them, or like all their teeth, But it's like food, dude. It's a preference, Like we all like different stuff. Like I don't like veggie burgers, right? But I don't want to eradicate them. Like I would fight for your right to enjoy a veggie burger just as hard as I'd fight for my right to believe that that's not a fucking burger. You can call it a burger if you want, but don't make me call it a burger.
Yeah.
Like I don't like them and I don't want to eat them.
Yeah.
But it also depends on how long it's been since I've had a burger. Like if it's been a minute, or like I'm in Thailand or something, I might let a veggie burger suck my dick.
Yeah.
So that's my 1 minute bit. And
Was that a minute?
No, he kind of powered through it. I think. It
whew,
probably was. Ugh.
oh my God.
Told you not to do tequila, bro.
I'm glad that you're under though. On your minute. That's
well,
better
so when
than being
when I
over.
do when I do it, I've timed it out. I gotta speak a little bit faster, but it's
I don't know. It's pretty quick. I was having a hard time following.
were you?
Yeah. Maybe it was the vape.
Maybe
The little Pre-podcast booster.
But yeah, so
Yeah.
a good buddy of mine, Ryan, was there, and he's a great dude, one of my best friends. I've known him since high school. He's also probably one of the most empathetic people I've ever met, dude. And he like is very serious
What's
about
that?
empathy.
Yeah.
I know. I know.
Selective empathy is a thing too.
Yeah.
Selective empathy for
I
sure.
think I might have that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can understand, but he basically told me that I shouldn't do a trans joke. That trans jokes have been run through already.
Yeah.
Played out.
And I said,
Hey,
have you
man.
watched Kill Tony? He's like, yeah. And I go, that's like par for the course for a Kill Tony. He said, now
Yeah.
I might do something different. I've got a couple other bits that I'm working on, but anyways, I was pretty faded
Yeah.
and I got a little butthurt.
Yeah.
And I
He
argued,
was on a
and I
good
argued
one.
with him and I was being a dick. So
Yeah, I've seen that.
yeah.
He was on a good one before I left. 'Cause
Yeah.
I got out of there. I don't know. There was a
Yeah.
couple other people that were leaving at the same time as
Yeah.
I left, and you were already 2 drinks probably over.
I don't know. dude.
He was feeling good and
I
confident.
hate that feeling.
Yeah, he was good
when
and
you're
confident.
like, did I really say
Yeah.
that?
And my buddy just bailed. He just bailed, dude. You know, I was being lame, but
He took the high road.
he did. He was
Mhm.
smart. He was smart. So, and he was
Yeah.
probably also totally sober. So,
Yeah.
and he was just like, I don't want to fucking deal with this dude right now.
Yeah.
So, anyways, it was a good time though.
We had an awesome time. There was a like you were saying earlier, like a good eclectic group of people that gathered. at
It
Bowser's
was
Room.
eclectic, dude.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was, yeah.
It was a trip, all ages, except for like little kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Alyssa
How
and
old?
her
Who's the
daughter-
oldest?
The oldest that was there?
Yeah.
14.
No.
Oh, oldest. Sorry,
Yeah,
I thought you
yeah.
meant like a kid.
No, not the oldest chick that you would be into. That's not what he
No,
asked.
that's not what
Oh man.
Oh.
No, there was some people in their 70s probably.
All right.
Yeah. It was mostly people like, I mean, Nick and Josh and I were my girlfriend and her daughter was the only, underage person there.
Mm-hmm.
And my chick, she's almost 35. So
I've been having that happen to me more lately.
yeah.
In a real.
I feel
Yeah.
weird.
Well, not really. I'm just like experienced motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I was on I'm the oldest dude on my softball
Nice.
team.
Bro.
What's the age group?
Dude, there's like early 20s in there.
Okay. So guys are getting after it, huh?
It's co-ed, dude.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's co-ed.
Yeah. So you have to have a certain number of girls like in the lineup and stuff. And
Yeah.
do you have to go
every
guy,
other-
girl, guy, girl?
Every other.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then it's a different ball.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it
So
bigger.
it's bigger. Yeah. The girl ball's bigger. And then so I
love
pitch
girl balls.
sometimes.
Yeah. Speaking of trans, I love chicks with balls, dude.
Yeah.
The bigger, the better.
So what's the difference? It's bigger.
It's bigger. It's a little bit softer. Or no, no, sorry. It's smaller and harder, and the dude ball's bigger and softer.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Because most of the chicks
Yeah.
Okay.
that I've met, they have a hard time finding the balls too, dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
So
Yeah, but I bet it
Yeah.
has everything. It can hit further.
Yeah, I can hit for it.
Yeah.
That's
and a
bullshit.
little bit
Now
harder.
that's sexism right there.
I just kind of thinking the same
Yeah.
thing, but I don't know. We're just all trying to have it.
yeah,
you know?
hey, be careful with your foot moving around by the
Yeah,
camera
yeah.
because you'll
I got you.
Kick
Which
it.
is
Kick
nice.
it.
yeah.
Kick it for him.
There you go. Yeah, that I would love that, dude. It'd be sick.
Once.
Dude, I had to stop playing softball. I mean,
When did you start?
co-eds. I started playing softball years ago, dude. Actually, there was a group of Mormon dudes that sorry, I gotta turn my phone off.
Easy one phone.
Yeah, dude. Oh,
Dude,
dude, seriously,
You're so good at
look,
that,
dude,
bro.
Just,
So good at
just
that.
stop listening.
So when did you start playing softball?
Probably like 15 years ago or more than that. In my 30s, there was a group of Mormon dudes that I'm friends with that we put together a team. Played here, pretty much. I played in Utah when I lived up there, dude. I was on a team up there. That's probably when I started playing. There was a group of guys that none of them were Mormon, which was funny. When I lived in Salt Lake, all my friends that were Mormon were from other states, and or my friends weren't Mormon up there. Like, dude, when I got up there, I was like, dude, I do not like being Mormon.
Yeah.
Like, Utah just made me hate it. Which is like, dude, why? What is this? But our team was the Polygamites.
Are you
Yeah,
kidding me?
It was sick. Yeah, the Polygamites. Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a good play on
rad.
some words.
Softball's not as cool as baseball.
No, it's not, dude. But bro, to be able to play. I actually played in a men's league baseball up there too, and it was fun, dude, because I played catcher sometimes, which was sick. If I could go back in time, I'd play catcher.
What position did you play in high school?
Pitcher and
And short.
shortstop, and
shortstop.
then
Okay.
pitcher.
This fucking guy took a bad hop right square off the nose
I know.
at Dana.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
You know what?
And you still threw the guy out, right?
No,
I
no,
can
no.
still only do drugs through my right nostril.
Poor guy. Yeah, still. Raring used to tell that
I have-
freaking story.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
We need to have him on with your brother
that would be
sometime, bro.
sick.
Yeah, dude. Mike,
That would be
me
amazing.
and Mike were tight, dude.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
he's rad.
I think we so I'll tell you a story about Mike.
Please do.
You
This is
know,
after
it's
high school?
No, I think it's freshman or sophomore year, and it was like, we were all just kind of starting to smoke weed,
Mhm.
and we'd make some jokes about it or whatever, and he'd overhear it. But so he comes into the locker room and he's just like, "I'm just gonna tell you guys one piece of it. Little bit of salt water, cold, pneumonia. It'll be dry."
What the heck, dude?
Dude.
He's such a trip, man.
He's a rad
Oh,
dude.
my God.
And, yeah,
He's
so
one of the most fun coaches that I've
he's
ever
just a
had.
good dude.
Yeah.
good dude, man.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I should thank him because I've thanked him. I thank him for that because I was playing shortstop and this left-handed kid, I can't remember his first name, Chris. He was their best player, Sankel man, and he just smokes one at short. It just takes a bad hop, it hits me square, and
Yeah.
probably, I mean, I don't know, at least 90 miles. And like it just knocked me back, and I got up right away and started looking for the ball. And then I felt myself just go, pew.
Over.
Oh.
Yeah, I just went down and I woke up with everybody just over me.
Wow.
And Raring was right there.
Mhm.
I was like, off me, put me in. And I'm looking at him like, don't you dare take me out. And then like, he totally should have took me out. It was
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Concussion.
I was like
Fuck
I was knocked out. And
Yeah.
he did. He put me back in.
Mhm.
Wow.
And the next dude hit him. And I made the play. And I was
Wow.
like dizzy, seeing square.
Yeah.
And then I'm up the next at bat. And the dude walks me out for it. I couldn't have even hit the
Swung it
ball
if
if I
you
wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I had 2 black eyes. I have a deviated septum now, anyways.
That's gnarly.
Yeah. And
I
sleep
remember that.
apnea.
I remember that,
Yeah.
dude.
Damn.
Our sophomore year, we were on the JV team, Nick and I,
Yeah.
and Raring was our coach that year. And
Buzzmobile days.
yeah, dude, I was rocking
Yeah.
the Buzzmobile, and there was this
Which one?
kid-
The van?
the van, yeah.
Mhm.
Before I crashed
The
it
beige
twice,
one? Wasn't it
3
beige or
times.
something like that?
Yeah.
Was that the one you called me? Because I remember you calling me one time. 15 or 16. You might have been just a car. Downhill, I think.
No, it was Camino de la.
Del Avion, yeah.
I didn't call you then because we didn't have cell phones, but I'm sure I told you about it.
No, you called me, dude. I went to the scene.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I could just be.
I could be trimming because we didn't have cell phones back then.
Yeah.
You know, I would have to go find a payphone.
Yeah.
I
friends-
drove away. I mean, I
Yeah.
drove away from that, and
Yeah.
I was with Sean, my buddy Sean, and we went to the Aliso Nigel air guitar, and I
Yeah.
didn't even tell mom and dad until I
Yeah.
got home later that night.
Did you have your license yet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was my sophomore year.
But wait, you drove that van before you had a license. Didn't she?
No.
No?
I for sure drove my truck before. I had
Did
one.
Yeah. Well, Dad bought that thing for like
Well,
$500.
because his business went bankrupt
Yeah.
when I was 15, and he poached a bunch of
Yeah.
equipment or
Yeah, he
stuff,
did.
and so he bought that truck for like $500.
Yeah.
And gave it to me when I
the
was
desks.
15, so I had the truck because it just happened to happen, right?
Yeah.
So I was raging that thing around Miguel Shores.
Dude, everybody raged in that thing. I drove that
Yeah.
for a while when you were in Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so our sophomore year on the JV team, we're in the Buzzmobile, and there's this kid from Julian that was on our team that was like,
Wyatt.
he got in trouble in
Uh-huh.
Julian for drugs and stuff. And so
What's
Shipped him
Julian?
off. It's the Julian.
Julian,
in
the
San
town,
Diego.
yeah, it's like
Okay.
inland
Yeah.
San Diego, far in. Anyway, so he's living with his aunt and uncle in Dana Point. He's on our baseball team,
Mhm.
and this kid had he had dank weed.
Uh-huh.
And so we went over to his aunt and uncle's house at lunchtime, and we had a game that day against Mission,
Uh-huh.
and we're taking bong rips.
Before the game?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Rip.
couple hours before the game.
I never did that.
Oh, dude. So we did a few times that year, but so we're taking bong rips, and our buddy Jeff, who was supposed to pitch that day,
Uh-huh.
he had smoked weed a couple of times,
Yeah.
but he never
Never
taken
taken
bong rip
snaps.
before.
Oh, yeah.
So he takes his bong rip, dude, and we're all laughing,
Did he
dude,
cough?
having a great time. And all of a sudden, dude, his face just goes white.
Yeah.
White, dude. And he
Yeah.
I remember the bathroom was upstairs. He bolts upstairs and he just starts throwing up. He was eating, we gave him Cheez-Its. And he's got cotton mouth so bad
He's like
that he's got like Cheez-It concrete on the roof of his mouth. And he's like,
Sick.
hardening
You know?
out.
and so he's throwing up, dude. And I remember because like I was trying to give him something to drink and
Yeah.
open the fridge. And I'm like, what do you want? And he just points. He goes, red juice.
Yeah.
Start calling him red juice, dude, from then on. And so then we finally get him, like he stops throwing up, dude, and he's so out of it. And I drive him back to his house
To get all
his,
this
to
shit.
get his baseball stuff. And we walk into the house, dude, and he just lays down he just falls down on his bed. And so I'm like, dude, you gotta go. Like we gotta get to the game. We gotta get to school to get on the bus.
Yeah.
And he's just like, yeah, 1 minute, dude. And then his older sister came in, who I think was a senior that year. And she came in and like, I was trying to be like all discreet because I'm throwing all this stuff in the bag,
Yeah.
but I'm getting to the point where now I'm going to be late. And
we were gonna miss the bus.
dude.
Yeah.
So I bounce and we're all baked, dude.
You left him on the floor?
I left
He
him at
left-
his, I left
Man
his
down,
bedroom,
Dude,
dude.
so
Man
I'm in the
Man
van.
down.
I was
in
like,
the van.
I'm not going to make it,
You
dude.
left the man down?
We had to.
You gotta
I'm
put
in
him on
van.
the shoulder and carry
Oh,
him in.
bro, he's like 6'4", dude.
Scott's walking back alone, and he's, mannerisms like, fuck this guy. Like, right.
Yeah.
He's like, he won't get up, dude. He won't get up.
Yeah.
Like, looking at the time, like,
Yeah.
we're going to miss the bus. We
Yeah,
gotta
so
go.
we bailed.
Yeah.
We bailed and we got
Uh-huh.
there, dude. We're sitting on the bus.
Dude, I got this is back in like headphone days, right? Or like
Yeah.
a Walkman. I got music in. I'm sitting there just hanging out, and I look across, and John,
Yeah, Johnny.
he gives me the motion to like look up, and I look up, and there's Coach
Yeah, because
just
he was
staring down at me.
Baron was like, where the hell, I
Yeah.
don't say his last name.
Right.
Where the hell is
is
Jeff?
he? Yeah.
And we're just like, I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
And
Dude.
he took it out on Galaviz.
Big time.
And so Galaviz,
Yeah.
Galaviz pitched that day.
Oh,
all
yeah.
baked. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How'd you do? Like Doc Ellis on LSD?
Right.
Throw a
You
no
never
hitter?
know. I
The
wish.
ball, he said the ball told him which pitches to throw.
Yeah.
It kind of always did that for me, dude. I'd just like breathe through
I
my
zoned out.
eyelids, you know?
I honestly don't. Was that the same game that we got in a fight?
No.
A different game? Because it
No.
was the same team.
Yeah, we got that same year, we got in a fight against Mission.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we were walking, you know how at Mission, you'd have to walk back from the varsity field all along like the soccer
Yeah. I remember
fields
that,
to go
yeah.
to where the buses were.
Yeah.
It was right there.
We're walking back, and that same kid, Wyatt, the
Oh,
Julian
yeah,
kid,
that's right.
he's
Poor
like,
guy. Shit.
he's walking with his head down, and like this, I don't know how big this kid.
He was big.
This kid was
He was big.
bigger than Nick is now,
Easily.
right
Yeah.
at 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he like bumped Wyatt, and Wyatt wasn't really paying attention. He looks at him, he goes, "What the fuck?" And before he could even say anything else, this dude just goes, "What?" Bam! Busts his nose, blood everywhere. And our buddy Brady, who's like, dude, the most loyal friend ever. Not. I mean, he's all reaction.
Yeah, he did not hesitate.
He's all reaction. This kid's
Yeah.
way bigger than everybody. And just Brady just goes, "Fuck your mama." And he like puts up like the 1930s like
Yeah.
pugilist, dude.
Yeah.
Didn't
And
work out well.
and
for
they
him.
and they
Yeah.
went down on the ground, dude, and we're like trying to break it up. And
It never
Yeah.
works out good when somebody
No,
comes with
no,
their
dude.
face like this.
Well, and he
dude.
still
Yeah.
had his bag on that was like heavier
no, but
than
it
him,
was
you
more
know?
like one of these, dude.
All
Just
right.
like
At least his fists were forward, dude.
Yeah,
You see
yeah.
dudes do like that. You're like, dude, what are you gonna
yeah,
underhand jab me, dude?
like one of those little fucking punching dolls, dude. Where you just fucking
Do you even still talk to Raring or anything?
No, he I mean I should. We had he was at my 18th birthday. My mom surprised me. Because I played 3 years for him.
Yeah.
Junior year was a bummer. I didn't make varsity junior year, and I was bummed.
Yeah, that's what happened to me too. I was bummed, but it was my fault.
But then I crushed
Seniors.
but I was just the star of the JV team.
Yeah.
You know, so,
I did the same thing. I was the MVP of the JV team
Yeah.
my junior year.
yeah. So I had Raring 3 years
I wanted to play JV as a senior.
because he was he was freshman,
Yeah.
and then
Then they bumped him up.
Then they
Yeah.
bumped him up to my sophomore year, the year that I JV.
Yeah.
He was such a fun. He like knew baseball, and he like taught us how to like make runs happen. You know, like on the base
Yeah.
path and everything.
Yeah.
He was just fun.
I mean,
yeah.
I just think about a dude that doesn't have any kids in the system, and he's just out there helping kids.
Yeah.
Like,
Just yeah.
I didn't realize that when I was
No.
playing for him, you
Right.
know. But then I got older, and I was like, dude, he was just out there, just
Just
I
trying
know.
to be a good
trying
dude.
to be a good dude.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
I think he did a
For
really
sure.
good job.
Yeah.
He's one of those. I have another coach like that. Like I can, looking back, you know, not just taught me the game, but like
Yeah.
character, like how to like really carry yourself.
Yeah.
Like what to be.
I mean, he was the only coach that I really liked ever. Like
Yeah.
Dad was my coach, and that sucked, dude. Because Dad would
Yeah.
Dad is
Yeah.
the coolest guy
Yeah.
to everybody else.
Yeah.
You know, but when you're his family, you reflect on.
Was he
on
ever your
him.
coach?
That was I think that was just you, dude.
Probably.
Was he ever your coach
Yeah.
though?
Yeah.
He was.
The whole way through until I was 12. No, my old man taught me like the X's and O's of
Yeah.
baseball. So
Mhm.
actually, I was just gonna like, bro, dude. When I showed up and I was playing for Varying, I already knew my old
Yeah.
man taught me every little
Yeah.
nuance, play where to be, everything. So Raring wasn't like an X and O baseball guy. He was like a heart guy.
He was like a
And,
mentor.
Mhm.
and like be a badass, you know. Just still, I think about it. Third base, trying to do the signs.
Yeah.
I like the trick plays on the base path.
Oh no,
That was like
I got
lead
another
off
funny
really
story.
far on
I got
first
another
base,
funny
guy
story. It's
behind
kind of
it.
embarrassing. I was playing at Oceanside, and I had it was a no-hitter shutout into like the 6th inning, my junior year,
Mhm.
and
Did he pull you?
they got like a hit and a run off me, dude, and comes out to pull me, so bummed. I started tearing up.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was so bummed. I wanted it so bad. And he goes, buddy, are you fucking crying right now?
Called you out on it.
I was like,
What the fuck's wrong with you?
No, I'm not.
Got something in my eye.
Yeah. I promise. I promise.
Yeah, it is a little speck of dust.
Fuck yeah.
I was so bummed for myself because I felt it coming up, dude, because I was just so into it, you know? Yeah.
That's funny.
Dude, I cry all the time. I was crying on the way over here listening to the Fela Kuti podcast.
Getting soft in your old age, bro.
No, dude, I'll sit there if I'm by myself watching TV.
I'm the same
I'll cry
way.
like a Charmin commercial or something.
I'm the same
Something-
way. It's something that's touching.
Something ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But he gives me shit for it. But anything that reminds me of my kids,
yeah,
because now they're adults. But
yeah.
anything that reminds me of my kids,
Like when you see black dudes.
no, I don't get it. Do they make me cry?
I got a funny story about black dudes. I was at Thanksgiving last night. We won't name who it was I was talking to, but he's a Green Bay Packers fan.
Okay.
You know, and he's an old white dude. I don't know about Jordan Love. I was like, he had a great game tonight, you know,
Yeah.
crushed it. Yeah, I don't know. He's just not a Green Bay type quarterback, you know. What? You mean he's not white? He's not white?
Yeah.
I can't really place what's wrong with him, dude.
Dude.
It flew kind of right over his head, dude. And after I said
That's
it, I was kind of
funny.
like, I shouldn't really have dug him on that one.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. That was the first thing that came
Because
to
he's
my head.
not
He's like, not
white.
really a Green Bay type quarterback.
Oh,
you know?
dude.
Well, think
That's
about the history
funny.
of their quarterbacks. Have they?
That's what I'm saying. Bart Starr,
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers,
Yeah.
uh,
Brett Favre.
Who's
Brett
before
Favre.
Brett Favre?
Bart Starr was the original,
Right.
like,
Who was before? I don't.
they weren't very good there for a little bit.
Yeah.
Before Far.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I know, dude. I got a homeless buddy who comes and helps us produce sometimes.
Yeah, you don't have like. I listen to Theo Vaughn. He like
Yeah.
AIs it when they don't know, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I could look it up, dude.
Yeah, you need to have the guy on
The
the
one
back
guy,
like looking
yes.
it up, going like, actually,
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
like, boom, shares it on
Yeah.
the screen.
Well, what I might
That's
do
what he
is
does.
I might hire
Yeah.
somebody in the Philippines, dude, to just have them remote in and just be like,
Yeah.
"Hey,
Yeah.
tuck tuck." Like, what?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Tuck, tuck.
Yeah,
it works.
dude.
Filipinos are cool. Filipinos are like the Mexicans of Asia.
Yeah. Filipinos are fantastic.
Oh, wait, what?
You didn't know that?
Cool.
You didn't know that?
The
Well, Mexicans are cool too. So
I
that's
get
what
it.
I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, there's
Mexicans are my
definitely no
favorite.
hate on Mexicans. here.
No.
They're my favorite.
Yeah.
Fucking love it,
Your favorite?
dude. I'm honorary.
Yeah.
The Philippines were conquered by Spain too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A
So
lot of their language
Is-
has Spanish in it.
yeah, when you hear
With the
people
lisp.
talking Filipino,
Yeah.
you can understand some of it, if
Especially
you understand
especially the
Spanish.
religious words.
Yeah,
They're all Spanish.
yeah.
Yeah. So-
And I think Filipinos are one of my favorite cultures that I hung out with. in
Yeah.
life.
You know what they call lesbian?
What?
Tomboy. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Gay person is bakla and lesbian is tomboy. I learned how to say like random things like
Yeah.
yeah, so the dude that stays with our dad at night and takes care of him at night.
Yeah, what's that guy? I met him.
He's Filipino, and I walked in there and I was like magandang umaga. And that means good morning in Tagalog, and he's
That's
like,
a
"Whoa,
long way to
yeah.
say good morning.
magandang umaga." Yeah, there's magandang umaga, magandang hapon, magandang gabi. And if you want to tell a girl
Yeah.
that she's pretty, you say maganda kang babae.
What is everything
got
Maganda?
it.
No, magandang or maganda is like beautiful.
Uh,
So like magandang umaga is like a beautiful morning, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you
okay,
say
okay.
maganda kang babae. That's like you're a beautiful woman. And
the
then if you
woman
want to
is-
say you're gay, you're just like baklaka.
Baklaka.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna remember that one.
Or you say like ungat samanga bakla. That means like watch out for the gays. And then they have the boogeyman as aswang.
What made you want to learn that?
Dude, I've always loved learning other languages, dude. And
Okay.
I like to know how to say something. Like, especially being in sales for so long, dude, I would just learn a little bit, you know, where if I met somebody that was like
Yeah.
from, you know, spoke another language, I'd like throw out a couple of words
Yeah.
and it's like instantly endeared to you, you know?
It works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I know how to say, you know, you have beautiful eyes in Japanese.
What?
Utsukushi me oshite masu. That means you have
Wow.
beautiful eyes. Yeah.
So that locks you into a conversation in Japanese, and you're screwed. You
That-
do nothing else.
Then they run.
Then they
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
woo
off.
Yeah,
gone.
Exactly.
That's a
Wow.
word in Japanese.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I got some questions.
Well, you gotta put your hands together.
Yeah. This podcast is not racially sensitive.
Ever.
Brought to you by the NAACP.
And
Uh,
came to a-
I enjoy racial comedy. I
do too.
like off color for sure.
Yeah.
The more it makes me kind of, you know,
Yeah.
I love it.
So this was the kind of the argument that I didn't bet, like when my buddy was like bummed on me,
Yeah,
you know, about my bit,
yeah,
I didn't back down. I was like, well, first of
Yeah.
all, I was being lame, but my buddy whose place it was at, he has, I don't know if it's his niece or cousin, but is in a relation. There's some
Yeah.
trans stuff going on. And my whole point was not that I think that they're less than me. And that's when people talk about in comedy, like punching down.
yeah,
For me, I think it's bullshit because if
Yeah.
just the concept of punching down means that I think I'm higher than them. I'm better than them.
yeah,
Right. And so like we were talking about Matt Rife, and one of the things,
Yeah.
he's not my favorite comedian, but one of the things that he's done better than anybody else is he has made people that are like on the fringe of society, people with disabilities, handicapped people, like,
yeah,
you know, he's made them feel like they're welcome and they're part of it. And you
Yeah.
go to his shows and people are there and they're stoked.
yeah,
You know, we talked about it if like we
Yeah.
got into an accident or something and it was in a
Uh-huh.
wheelchair. Like if you were just like tiptoeing around it all the time and like treating me like a victim, that would suck, dude.
Sure.
You
That
just
might
want
feel
people to
worse.
treat you normally.
Yeah.
You know? And so that was my argument.
A
It's
lot of
like,
people do.
I was like, look, dude, trans people are still considered on the fringe of society. And my way of saying, hey, you guys want to fucking be a part of the
Yeah.
crew? Like, you got to be able to take a joke, you know? Like we all have shit
Yeah.
that, you know, is hard for us or touchy.
Yeah.
And it's like, you either got to say we can laugh at everything or we can laugh at nothing at all.
Yeah.
So
that one I stay away from a little bit, but just because I'm not really even sure what the reality of it is. Like, so
same.
like when I try to give people burns, it's got to have some truth in it.
Yeah,
and I don't
of
even
course.
know what the truth is
Yeah.
exactly of someone who's living their life as trans. So it's hard for me to like, if they were my friend, I don't have any real close trans friends.
Yeah.
You know, I know people are trans, but I don't like sit around with anybody that's trans and like,
Yeah.
so I don't really have much to dig at the truth of it.
Well, I don't have a problem with trans people at all. I'm like, dude, if that's the way you want to live your life, like, more power to you, right? But I think that,
Well, they feel like I think that they feel like that's how they have to.
yeah, and
Not that they want to, that they
well,
have
yeah,
to.
but also there's a lot of there's stuff I've seen about kids that were pushed into trans that were having emotional issues as kids. And they're younger and they were pushed into like hormone therapy and surgeries and stuff, only to later figure out that that wasn't like that was wrong and they weren't happy. And it was, you know, these medical professionals that are telling them, no, this is what you are. And the reality is that, dude, kids don't know what the hell they are. You know, and
I
that,
still don't.
Some adults
yeah,
don't even
oh,
fucking know what they
exactly.
are, dude.
So it's like, you know, making a life-altering change like that I can understand why that's a problem, you know? Like, dude, you know, there was a comedian that said, you know, dude, when I was like 12, I thought I was fucking Allen Iverson, you know? Like,
Yeah.
dude, so if somebody said, hey, you know, make me black or make me this or make me that, he's like, I'm all in, you know? But then he's like, I got older, he's like, I'm not Allen Iverson. Like,
Yeah.
but you know, and
Sure.
again, I don't have a problem with it at all. It's like, dude, be you, but just don't force the rest of us to.
I
like,
think in the context of the Kill Tony thing and the set, I think you got to go memorable. So I wouldn't shy away from something controversial
Sure.
for that show.
well, my goal,
Because you only have a minute, right?
yes,
But you want to be memorable in that minute.
Yes.
And so it would be a bummer if you were memorable in a bad way, but you could probably fix it later. At least you'd be memorable.
yeah,
You know, if
Well-
you got a minute to make or break a big chance like that, you got to be.
yeah,
So, yeah, somebody's
Yes.
got to remember.
Yes.
Regardless, just be all in on whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, be all in.
yeah. And I mean, look, the reality is that if this is what I've struggled with, is I use too many words, dude, and I have too much space in between punchline, you know, and that's just how I've been as a storyteller, dude. I'll tell way too many details that maybe aren't even.
Details.
That
Yeah.
shit drives me.
I know it does. I know you've.
What I have
I'm
to
not
hear
talking about you
sometimes-
specifically. I'm talking
No,
about
Period.
people.
yeah, I
like,
know.
people start telling me a story and my eyes start glossing over.
Yeah. Yes.
And I'm just like
Get
Yeah.
to it
looking for the
already.
door, dude. I'm just like, tell me the fucking punchline.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then if we decide that we need to go there, then we'll dig into every fucking nook and cranny,
Sure.
you know? But I need the punchline first,
Yeah.
dude. Because so many times, dude, you get brought down that fucking lane
Yeah.
and there's nothing at the end.
Yeah.
What was I just listening to?
Dude, this week.
Yes. Yeah. I told you one time that was a story, and you were so mad, dude. It was.
I got to learn patience.
I did it as a real story, but here's what I used to tell this story all the time, and it was how I met this girl at a party as she's driving away, you know, and I get her number, and then I hit her up, dude. We're talking on the phone, you know, and then I go to pick her up at her parents' house, dude, and her dad carries her down the stairs and then puts her in a wheelchair, and I was like, what? You know, and so I'm like,
You told me this story.
yeah,
before?
this is probably 30 years ago, dude.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
true.
So just listen.
This is
to the
a
rest of-
fucking true story.
Just listen to the rest of the story, dude. So I'm like, I can't be a dick and like not
It's a fucking bit, dude.
So I get her into my truck, dude. And anyways, I usually
get her into my truck.
I usually tell way more details and all the plans that I had for our date. Now I'm like, kind of put a wheelchair in my situation. But she's basically like, well, hey, I know this part. Why don't we just go hang out there and we'll just talk? And I was like, okay. So we get there, dude, and we find this nice spot under this like tree with low hanging branches, dude. Next thing I know, we're hooking up. Next thing you know, she's got this like scarf thing, dude, and she's like, hey, tie this, like hang this over the tree branch. I'm like, okay. So she does, and she uses that to like pull herself up and ride me, right? Oh my God. So then I take her back home. And I get her home, dude, and the lights are still all on. I was like, what did I just do?
Oh, God.
And I roll her up the driveway. I get her inside. Her dad comes out, dude, and was like, hey, how'd you guys have a good time? And I'm like, yeah. So I talk to them for a second, whatever. I say goodbye, I walk out the door. And then the door opens back up, and her dad's like, hey, Scott, come here. Can I talk to you for a second? I'm like, fuck. And he pulls out his wallet, dude, and he hands me like $40. He's like, this is for taking my daughter out, and,
Yeah.
she doesn't have any dates, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, I can't accept that, sir, please. I can't accept that. And he insists. And finally he goes, just take the money. The last guy left her tied to the tree.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
All right, we got
That's fucking horrible.
So I knew we were going to get
I told it way quicker that time, but before, I think I used to tell it. I would get into all the details.
Yeah.
So people are fully invested. They're like, oh, my God.
Some people love that shit.
I know.
Some people love like
Not
diving
just-
into a story.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just like,
Yeah, I mean, I think it depends on the situation, on how long the story is or what the story actually is.
Sure.
However, you can go on tangents
I
just
know.
naturally. And it
my
really-
buddy Dave is the.
Yeah.
He's starting trying to tell a story, and he's telling you about, it's like a story that happened like last week. Starts when.
It's like
you work through
Sean's
45 years of fucking build up.
Sean's like, in the 5th grade, I made a fake puke, and then everybody started throwing up.
I wish he was like that. All-time character, Chunk, for sure.
Oh, yes, dude.
Goonies, when people ask me, I say, I'm not sure if it is for sure my favorite movie ever, but that's what I say.
Goonies was great, dude.
Yeah.
I was stoked. I went on a road trip with Baxter and went to Astoria. I mean, we went to Astoria. It was sick. Yeah.
Did you go to the house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No fucking
Yeah,
way.
I got pictures in front of the house, and I mean, it looks
a cool
exactly the
zone.
same.
That's a cool zone, the Oregon coast. It's
Yeah, dude,
nice.
the Oregon coast is sick.
And you were part of the Goonies. You just told me that recently.
Well, there was 5 of us in high school that like our senior year, we kind of like, there was all these like lame gangs, like white boy gangs at Dana Hills.
Oh, yeah.
There was like the Wanderers, the Slick 50s, all dude, just dorks, right? I mean, they were cool dudes, but it was like, I was like, that's.
I'm glad I was gone for
and
that.
so we kind of
We were.
were like mocking that a little bit. They're like, dude, we're the Goonies, because that was the movie.
I mean, the Goonies is a good game.
I watched
great.
that movie every day after school for probably 2 years with Bowser.
Did you?
In like 3rd and 4th grade.
Why are you throwing out last names, dude?
Because he's been on this fucking show and said it.
He was on our first. So this is Josh. He was our guest, our 2nd episode.
Yeah. I think that's the one that I watched a clip of.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the one about the Colt. We got the Colt one. We got a few things, but
Yeah.
dude, there's you commented on one of them. It was about me. Like, I wonder if like my family like talks about me behind my back.
That wasn't
like,
that
dude,
one.
I don't.
Oh,
That was a different episode.
yeah. Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's all good.
Yeah.
But so,
Well, no, but it is true. I've never thought about that. I've never thought about what other people were thinking.
yeah, because you are not.
Yeah.
He's like, he says that the other day at the kitchen table. He's like, oh, no, I'm a narcissist for sure. And I was like, do you gaslight people? Like, like even if you ask that question, am I a narcissist? That pretty much disqualifies you from being a narcissist.
Yeah, but I never think. I think that was I never think about like, oh, what were they
Thinking about.
I
yeah,
don't
we're
think
thinking
about
about me about it.
I think that means you're secure.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, or
I got it. I got issues. I got
Yeah.
issues.
Or oblivious.
I got issues.
Yeah,
We all do.
We all do
I got
for
issues.
sure.
man. Yeah.
But that's why, Steve asked me the other day. I don't know if you remember any of our conversation the other day after taking you home, but
it's like I think I have bits and pieces.
yeah. So he's like, why did you choose Nick? And I'm like,
Yeah,
dude, because
I remember that.
we've been buddies since
fuck
we were
that guy.
5. No, it's when his name came to my head, and I was like, dude,
Yeah.
there's nobody else that I should do this with.
Yeah.
Like he's the one. Like I could say
We feed
whatever I
off
want
of
to
each
him, but-
other. We feed off each
Yeah.
other.
I think it's a good
time.
fit. I feel like you're my audience. Too.
Yeah.
Like when I want to talk to Nick
Like,
when
talk
I'm,
to him.
when I'm talking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He doesn't matter.
But
Fine.
we got so much history too. though.
No,
So
I know.
I was thinking about that. Yeah. I think it's a good fit.
It's really good, dude. We have a lot of fun doing it. I think, dude, for me, well, I do everything. First of all,
100%. I just show up.
His dad,
I get to
dude,
fucking show up.
He gives a show up.
I held the wood down for him when he cut it.
Yeah,
I watched him paint it.
Yeah.
I helped him.
yeah. You helped me a little bit on that, but
No, dude,
It's-
I show up.
no,
That's
you
it.
did. That was the main
Yeah.
thing. Is like you show up.
I
and that's
show
what
up. We're
need.
here. We talk.
That's a
And-
lot.
Yeah.
It is.
I
I show up
He
too,
can't
and-
get anyone else to show up for him.
Yeah,
On a weekly
That's
basis.
plenty. Dude.
Yeah.
No, but it's interesting because we got. I mean, every time I ask somebody if they want to be on the podcast, they're like, "Oh hell yeah, that's
Yeah.
and we're gonna have this dude Chris Canick next week
What are you saying last names?
because he's gonna be on our
I'm kidding.
podcast. He's another dude that does comedy, and he's from the East Coast, and yeah, dude. I've done comedy with him a bunch of times, but he's also the CEO of this company called Smart Cups, and he's been on he won one of those shows, like one of those reality shows with Gordon Ramsay.
Let's
Yeah.
not talk
Like
too
he
much
won't-
about it.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
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 So I
he's
want to
in-
know what made you say
Anyways.
yes, besides the
Oh,
cocktails
to be
maybe you had.
to do a podcast.
To come on here with us. Yeah.
Oh, I don't even remember saying yes that well. I just did.
We were there at Bloom's, and I
Yeah.
said, I got to find somebody for my podcast.
Yeah,
on
he was
Friday."
looking for somebody.
I go,
I'm a
"You're
desperation
here."
pick. Yeah.
I go, "Are you here? Do you
Yeah.
want to do it?"
Yeah.
And then I said, he was like, "Well, I don't know if I'm gonna be a good interview."
Yeah. I mean, the
And I
jury's
was like,
gonna
well,
be
we-
up
yeah,
still, you know.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
"We can give you shots of tequila every few minutes, dude."
Yeah.
Warm you up.
Yeah. And I'm like,
Well,
then you could be
speaking of,
interesting.
I know.
I could go for
exactly.
another one.
But
too.
not only because I want to ask you about the whole like
Yeah.
going to Alaska
You guys gonna ask
and all
me
that.
fucking
I got some questions about Alaska. Like what? Well, first of all, I don't really know what you did for work as an adult prior to going to Alaska. Did any of your experience lead to that
Yeah.
decision? Or was it just something like, you know what, I'm going to fucking go do this?
Yeah, it's crazy the
trajectory kind of like
just how life, the road that it happened.
cheers.
Cheers, bro. What was the question? How did I end up in Alaska?
Yeah, like what made that decision? How, I mean,
Well,
where
so
did it
yeah,
come-
so your last memory is after high school.
fun memory, first of all.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, we grew up in a cool place, you know.
Really did.
I think it was I liked it better.
Me too.
Yeah. I think everybody does.
Yeah.
Well,
There's a lot more freedom back then, dude.
I went to Portland, Oregon, went to college, and I started bartending because I wanted to bartend because I thought it would be an interesting kind of travel. I was trying to break out because I felt super sheltered growing up, and I wanted to have experiences for myself. So I tried to just put myself in all these crazy cities.
Okay.
So bartending brought me to Steamboat Springs, and I was bartending there, and I met some dudes that were tour guiding in the summer.
Also, he graduates summa cum laude
Right,
from Portland
dude.
State with a degree in chemistry,
Yeah.
right? And then he goes snowboarding. He goes.
I just want to be ski bum.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I just want to be ski bum. That was my goal. Well, because I wanted to snowboard, and I was always playing sports
Mhm.
and in college
Yeah.
too, and it just took all my time. And I hung up the cleats, and I decided, like, even if I could make it, I don't really want to
Yeah.
like that to be my life. So I was like, I'm gonna go be a ski bum
Nice.
in Steamboat. Yeah, I packed all my stuff up in my truck and drove out, and my destination was Steamboat because that's a funny story too. I chaperoned your guys' ski trip, or was
I
that
did. No, it was you.
No
and I.
way.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we chaperoned a ski trip for
Yeah.
Sean.
I was 21.
Oh, a little
I was
bit.
21.
Yeah,
You were
yeah.
24.
Yeah.
And Sean was
They're
the
taking bong hits in the back with the
With
kids
him?
Yeah, dude.
blowing through and like a paper towel roll stuffed
yes,
with
so
like a fabric softener.
So
Yeah.
that was that was what made you want to move to Steamboat?
No, so
No.
fast forward, I hitchhiked through there. I didn't even really want to go there. I just knew it. I traveled. I went on fish tour with a friend of mine, this chick from Portland, and she dropped me off in Winter Park, and that was where we split ways.
Okay.
And I hitchhiked back to Portland from Winter Park,
Nice.
and I went through Steamboat there too. And I just kept ended up in Steamboat. So I was like, I'm gonna go there and see what happens. And I was camping up on the Rabbit Ears Pass, and went into town, got a job, the first interview, and ski in, ski out bartending gig, which
Oh,
was
yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, that was where I met the dudes that tour guide. So I was down in Mexico doing that.
In Mex.
Yeah. Yeah.
What kind of tours did you do down
It
there?
was budget, camping and lodging trips.
Okay.
So I was cruising around all over Mexico, and I'm with 13, 20-year-olds
Okay.
from Europe, Australia,
Israel.
yeah, a few Israelis. It was wild.
Yeah.
And then that took me up to Alaska.
What years was that?
That was 2002 to 2007.
Okay, so when he bounced to go to Dominican.
Yeah, but then he was doing a tour when I did my last semester of school. I took 2 classes in Mexico in a city called
remember that.
Querétaro.
Yeah.
And it was just a month long. And then I bounced and ended up meeting up with him in southern Mexico.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then 5 years there, and then same group of dudes, and I'm gonna go start my own business in Alaska.
No, the company I was working for, that was the Carrot.
Okay.
So if you worked for them for 5 or 6 years and did a really good job, they would send you to.
Yeah, that was Trek America, right?
So I'd been all over North America. Yeah. And I got up there and I was kind of a little bit burnt out from being on the road. So it'd been 6, 7,
Yeah.
just being on the road.
But you saw all of Canada and the U.S.
The whole continent, all Mexico.
Central America.
Yeah. I drove it all.
That's awesome.
Have you been to every state in Mexico?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was 31. Now I think there's a new one, 32.
Is there? Well, now they don't call Mexico City, they don't call it DF anymore.
Yeah. They don't?
No, they call it La Ciudad de Mexico.
Oh,
Yes.
no wonder.
They don't
because
call it Distrito
I was
Federal
doing that
anymore.
tour in Spanish the other day.
Yeah. People, they
Dude,
just stop.
don't call high-end guests on your tours.
No. No.
No.
Well, that's like,
Don't call
dude,
chilangos.
I learned the hard way, dude. I was like, yeah, I don't know. What, I meant muy
Yeah.
bonito, you know. Did I say chilango? I meant muy bonito.
Exact
Yeah.
opposite.
well, I think
Lost in
chilangos,
translation.
I
I
don't
think
know.
chilangos is people that live outside of Mexico City and move into the city.
Okay, well,
So
anyways,
it's usually insinuates that they're like,
Not
because
belonging.
because what happened, well, what happened was
yeah.
during NAFTA, right? When NAFTA was passed, American companies were basically out underselling corn and on all sorts of produce.
This motherfucker's
Mexico.
trying to get political.
No. So what happened was all these farms,
NAFTA.
all these farms in Mexico were shutting down in Mexico, and so the farm workers were moving into the city to look for work, and so I think that's what a chilango is. But anyway,
I'm not sure.
It just doesn't even
but I would-
sound
Problem
that
is, I'm not
nice.
sure. And
yeah.
when I was hanging out down there, it was cool. We were joking around about it. So
Yeah.
I thought it was cool. But the first time I used it in a professional setting up in
Yeah.
Alaska, it wasn't cool.
Record stop.
Well, when we were in what is it, San Cristobal de las Casas?
Yeah, that's where that machete's from.
Oh, real? That's sick.
I asked him about. Never mind.
Yeah. So when we were there,
Did I give you that?
dude, I found it in mom and dad's garage,
That's mine.
and I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm
look at it.
taking
It's
that.
Give me my
Yeah.
shit
I
back.
was like, dude, yeah,
I'm
you got,
taking that.
I got pictures of me with that thing. I used to slice chicken at the campground with that.
Nice.
Thing, dude. Just
Well,
look at
dude,
people's,
Sliced chicken.
It's an adornment here in our
I used to
podcast
cook,
room.
so I was guiding
Okay,
camping
okay.
tours, and I'd be cooking, and just to be a douchebag, I would have the machete on my side and I'd cut up the chicken and the oranges.
Yeah.
You know, just to be
For effect.
just to be
Fucking-
cool. Just
for
yeah.
effect.
Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, dude.
Okay, wait, so carrot up to Alaska, and then
Yeah,
how'd that
Alaska.
turn into you doing your own thing?
Oh, well, so, man, when I got there, I was just like, man, I need to stay here long. And so I got a job with this dude, and I was doing wilderness trips with him, and we would fly out, and it was with Germans, and we'd fly out and camp, rafting rivers,
Scary.
and then get picked up by a plane again. And that last year, I worked for him for 4 summers. The last year, my German clients kept saying, Steve, why don't you have your own business?
Yeah.
And I had never even thought about it. But I knew I wanted to make more money. Tour guides don't make any money.
Mhm.
So they were like, Steve, why don't you have your own business? I hadn't thought about it. So maybe they're seeing something I haven't seen. So I saved up money that summer. I saved up and just started
Doing your
trying to
thing.
figure it out. Yeah. I mean, it's nice that I was naive because being an entrepreneur and starting your own business is
Gnarly.
it's crazy.
Heck yeah.
That seems
If I would have
scary.
known what I know now, I would have never done it.
Really?
Yeah, honestly.
Why?
I mean, I love my life and where I'm at, and I'm
Mhm.
super proud of what I've done. But like, I would have gone to school or something, learned how to do business.
Okay.
Because what happens is if you're good at something, you're like, oh, I'm really good at this. I'm gonna start a business, and then the business is successful, but then you're not doing the thing that you're good at.
Mm-hmm.
You're running the business,
Yeah.
and you're like,
okay.
oh
It
shit,
took you away from
I don't know how
people.
to do any of this.
Yeah.
I'm a good tour guide. But I don't know how to run I don't know how to, balance my, do my P&L sheet and blah, blah, blah. So, like, if I would have known what I was doing now, I would have gone to MBA or something.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's where Sean brought in a partner that is the financial guy and like handles
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
well, I
'Cause that-
started taking classes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been taking classes and teaching myself. I mean, it's kind of interesting. Business is Andy Warhol said that business is the most interesting art, or you could look it up. There's some quote from Andy. Business. There's so much to it. It's crazy. So I'm just trying to do good. The thing about business is it's you're fighting this whole machine of economy of scale, and you're this little guy,
Mhm.
and you're just trying to do a good thing. And at every turn, there's insurance, regulation.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just constant. You're just
And
like,
shit changes too.
Yeah.
it changes all the time, and you're not necessarily rewarded. So you got to find that niche. So when you have a small business, you got to be like, okay, I'm going to be niche, but then when people find you, I've always liked being a little bit underground, and people don't know that
Mhm.
much about me. Because then when people find you, it's like finding that hidden gem.
Oh, I know what you
And
mean.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you're traveling somewhere and you find this, and you're like, oh, only
Yeah.
I found this thing, you know?
Well, there's this mountain.
So-
same
Yeah, but
thing. There's-
you can't use that anymore, dude. You got too big.
Well, we're still like, my vans don't have logos on them. We go under the radar still.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still kind of
But
the small guy.
You were ranked. You got like an award for the top
Number
tour
one,
operator.
number one tour operator in North America,
no way.
2024.
Fucking
Yeah.
congratulations.
And then we just got top 10 2020.
That's sick.
They didn't tell me that.
Well, he went up. I forget what year it was. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go visit Steve. He's living in Alaska." Like, oh, that's fucking cool. And then he sends me this photo of him in a fucking glacier or some shit.
Oh,
Oh,
ice
that's
climbing
so-
in the
That was
Milan.
when Mom and I went up there. I think that was like 2007, maybe.
We went ice climbing in McCarthy.
Dude, and we
on the
went-
glacier. Yeah,
Dude, so
It
there's
was awesome.
it's sick.
there's
You
a
been up there?
feature.
No, but I'm saying that the photo that he sent was like,
I'm about
holy
to say,
shit.
have you been up there?
Dude,
I've never
it's-
been to
it's-
Alaska.
Yeah, it's rad. Dude, there's a feature on top of
Let's
it's
go.
on the glacier. Like, so the glacier's melting, right? And so there's like a river that goes underneath it, and then the water that melts on top, they'll create like a
Mirrors it.
sinkhole, right?
Yeah.
That goes to the bottom of the glacier. I don't know that one.
Sometimes,
it was like-
sometimes it runs through just like subway tunnels.
well, that one there was they call it a Mulan, right?
Yeah.
And there's a sinkhole, and the guide that Steve
Yeah.
got for us, he had the ice screws. So he screws these things in the ice. They're like this long.
Yeah.
And then we would rappel down into this thing, dude. And it's like, there's this waterfall. It's this bright blue ice. It's thundering loud. You're all alone down there. You like probably dropped us down like 50 feet. When I first got to the edge of it, dude, I froze and I was like, I can't do this.
That's
And then
good
it's-
instinct.
What's that?
It's good instinct. If you fall in there,
You're done.
you're dead immediately.
Yeah,
And we know somebody who did.
dude.
No.
Yeah.
But so this like nerdy Asian dude was in our group and he did it. And I was like, no, I can't.
Mom was
I
like
can't not do it.
crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was so scared, dude. But I
Yeah.
went down there and then it's like also, if you can't climb back up because you got like ice axes and you got your crampons on your boots with spikes, right? And so you just,
Yeah.
and I mean, I made it out, but if you get stuck down there, the guy has to like rig up a little pulley system.
Then he's so bummed and you got to buy him drinks at the
yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I pulled it out though, but that was fun, dude.
Well, when's the best time to go up there?
That's what everybody says, dude.
Right?
Just every
Go.
time. Everybody asks me, I'm just like, if you have to ask, you don't need to know. Just show up anytime. Everybody's
Yeah.
like, when's the best time? I'm like, motherfucker, you're trying to get the best time?
Well, but it depends on what you want to do. It
Just
depends on what
show
you want to
up.
do.
Doesn't matter what
no,
you
but
want to
if
do.
you're going to see, if you're going to see the lights,
Well, if you got to be Northern Lights, it's got to be
Yes.
dark enough.
Yeah,
That's
see,
your-
I would like to see certain
So if
things.
you wanna
and I
see
would want,
Northern Lights, yeah.
deal with too much crazy fucking weather.
but what are the best
yes,
times?
you do. You just don't know it yet. man.
Okay.
You want to be
Because that's
in
experiencing
a-
Alaska.
Yeah, dude. You just want to feel. You got to feel the power of the
Yeah.
surroundings. Bad weather. I fucking love bad weather.
Yeah,
Dude, yeah. I love driving in gnarly like
I-
blizzard.
I did. So for his 40th birthday,
Okay.
Sean and I, my younger brother, we surprised him and we flew up to Anchorage, and it was like the day or 2 days. It was like the day before his birthday,
Yeah.
and we knew he was going to be in this other town, Talkeetna, there's like 4 hours north of Anchorage, something like that.
2.5.
Well, it was 4 in the
Yeah.
snowstorm.
It was for that
But so-
night.
so
yeah,
we-
it was for that night.
So
for
Sean and
sure.
I get there, we take a cab to his place,
Mm.
and he's not there. He'd already left town. We were thinking we were going to surprise him the day before he goes up
Joke's
there.
on you, fucker.
And he'd already left town, and he was like, went with the band that was going to play there to a different town. And we didn't know. And Sean and I are sitting on his doorstep, dude, and it's January.
Freezing your
It's
ass
like
off.
5 degrees out, dude, and we're just
Yeah.
chilling on the doorstep, and we're
It
like,
was
fuck.
cold.
And luckily his roommate came home. He had roommates at the time. His roommate came home, and he's like, hey, what are you guys doing here? And we're like, dude, we came to surprise Steve. And he's like, I don't know where he is. So he let us stay there. We crashed there. And then the next morning, Sean and I rented a truck,
Yeah.
and dude, we left town pretty early, and this gnarly snowstorm hit. We're driving through the snow, and I'm driving like, where
5
it's like,
miles
oh,
per
you
hour.
can't see anything, dude. There's
Yeah.
a 1.5 to 2 feet of snow on the ground, and I'm just driving in the rut, dude. That's,
Yeah.
you know, that's it.
Pick
And
your line.
so we get there like around noon,
Yeah.
and we get a motel room, and then we go to the bar.
At the Latitude,
Yeah.
which actually now I'm like friends with the owner.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So we get a motel there, whatever, and Sean had to do some work, and I just start drinking. At like
Did you
noon.
pull
Yeah.
Jeremy?
What?
Almost.
What?
Out in the desert.
Oh no.
Okay.
No, but I was drinking, dude. I was just drinking JMO, and then like Sean finally comes and joins me, and we're sitting at the bar.
I'm gonna. Can I cut in here?
Yeah.
Because we need to have these stories intersect.
Okay.
I don't know you motherfuckers are there, and I'm
Yeah.
hanging out in Palmer,
Yeah.
which is like halfway. And my buddy got me to drive this band around, and I didn't know what I was gonna do for my 40th. And he's like, "Drive this band around, it'll be fun. This band's so sick." I'm imitating my buddy right now. They played my wedding, bro. It is the sickest wedding. It's the sickest band ever, bro. Yeah, take them around. It's me sick. And so I'm hanging out in Palmer the night before, and it's the first night I seen them, and they just fucking suck.
Terrible.
Dude, there's nobody in there. And I was like, there's like 2 of us, you know, and I'm like,
Yeah.
You
oh
were the
my,
fan.
I was like, oh my God, my
Yeah.
40th birthday is gonna fucking suck.
Yeah. And then because of the snowstorm, like
Yeah.
a bunch of your friends,
None
are
of
gonna
my
come,
friends
couldn't
showed up.
come
Yeah,
'cause
the
it-
only friend that showed up is Evan.
yeah.
Yeah. So we're both driving through this snowstorm but they get there before me, and I show up to drop off the band, and it's my birthday. And by the way, dude, birthdays, I'm a stickler. Got to be on the day.
Yeah.
Not the weekend before.
No, I don't want the
like-
Saturday
not like
before,
chicks and, like
after,
a birthday
dude.
month.
Yeah.
That shit.
Yeah.
It's got to be the day.
It's my birthday year.
Don't invite me to your birthday party unless it's on the fucking day. I don't care if it's a Tuesday.
I'll be there or
Yeah.
I'm home, but
Yeah.
definitely won't
So it's my birthday, and
A purist.
purist for sure.
be there.
So I'm all bummed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all sad. And I walk in, and my two fucking brothers are wasted at the bar, dude.
Yeah.
What's
No,
up?
Sean wasn't. I was wasted.
Yeah,
Sean
yeah,
had
yeah,
just
yeah,
started.
yeah.
Nice.
And you were like, bro, you need to chill out, dude. Like, relax.
Well, I surpassed you. By
Oh,
then,
you did.
for
Because
sure.
I
Real
stopped
quick.
drinking. I sobered up a little bit.
Yeah.
Then I met some broad from Wasilla.
Yeah, that was like the start of like Tinder.
Yeah,
yeah. We won't
yeah.
talk. We won't talk about.
That's okay.
No.
We can cut that part out.
Yeah. But so, dude, so he was supposed to have a place to stay, and the band like just didn't they didn't
Those
hook
guys-
it up.
those
They didn't
guys-
deliver on all
Those guys
levels.
were kooks.
Yeah.
I actually ended up that night because you guys were there. I just gave them my keys.
Yeah.
I was just like, you guys drive back. I'm gonna go
That's right.
with my
I'm
brothers.
gonna go hang out over here.
Dude,
Yeah, and
and we're-
Sean's just puking
Oh,
out
yeah.
the window the whole
Sean's
ride
cute.
back to Anchorage.
Dude, I had to go.
Spray down your fucking.
I had to
shoes.
go hose that thing off
Yeah.
in one of those like warm water
Yeah.
like car wash places because there was frozen puke down the side of the door, dude, on the passenger side. And it was a good thing that I mellowed out, because I stopped drinking and then I was cool, but like,
Well, but we also got like that, and there was only 5 people.
was there?
The band's playing, and there's like 5
Yeah.
people.
Like
My friends,
one claps,
yeah.
claps.
my friends
Well-
on my 50th. Funny story, because I brought my own birthday cake to my 40th, and they got wind of it. That same buddy,
Yeah.
that's bad.
Yeah.
He got wind of it that I brought my own birthday cake to my 40th. So my 50th, fast forward this last January, they showed up in
Yeah, my
Anchorage
mom,
with
Sean,
a
I
birthday cake.
frozen game.
Yeah, you just want to make sure you didn't have to bring your own, which I'd already had my own birthday cake, dude. If you want to have a party that you want to have, you got to throw it yourself.
What's your go-to birthday
You know?
cake?
Oh, dude, all day turtle pie.
Yeah.
31
What's that?
flavors, turtle pie.
Oh yeah,
It's,
yeah.
Pralines and cream,
yeah.
ice cream, Oreo cookie crust, caramel, and candy pecan.
Yeah.
It's
And like
all-
a chocolate fudge, like,
Little drizzle
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
floaty.
yeah.
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 That's
a little
the
whipped cream on
that's the
top.
Busby
Yeah.
tradition.
Yeah.
Birthday. Yeah. So
Yeah.
they got 31 flavors, and I think I ended up that
Probably.
night,
Yeah.
but I was kind of just trying to like shock people. The band.
What was the name of the
Sorry,
band? Or do you want to talk shit on
I
that
don't
band?
talk now.
Yeah.
Talk about
Do they still play?
Yeah.
Were they a cover band or do they have their own shit?
They had their own stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. They were touring. There was nobody at the show.
funny.
And you can't blame it on that it was in Alaska.
Yeah.
They just suck.
Well, it was Alaska in January, but I've been to a lot of cool shows in Alaska in January.
Yeah. Sean and I got this motel room and he didn't have a place to stay. So we had him, and Sean and I both brought chicks back to the motel. We slept with them in our beds, and this
Yeah.
dude fell asleep on the ground, like
On his
right,
birthday.
right by the front
Yeah.
door. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
While we were blasting to broads from Wasilla.
I didn't hear any blast.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Bro, you woke up halfway through the middle of the night, dude.
I heard like, you know what I heard?
And you
You
shut
know
the
what I
window.
heard? Like, oh, sorry, it doesn't normally happen that
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
This isn't easy. It's because my brother's in the room,
Yeah.
you know.
I'll do better next time. That's what I heard.
Totally.
It wasn't
I
the
didn't-
first time.
I didn't hear any blasting.
No,
Yeah.
no.
That's funny.
That honestly was one of the coolest things ever, though. And I know our dad helped hook that up. That was sick, dude. I don't really like surprises. That was the sickest surprise ever.
It
ended up working
It
out.
needed, that
Yeah.
It
definitely
ended up
would.
working out. He walked
Yeah.
in, he was like all bummed, and then it just changed instantly.
Ah, dude, it was
It was
on.
just like, what?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was rad. That was cool.
it was on.
Busby boys.
Yeah, we kind of decided last minute too. We're like, dude, we got to go. We just got to go.
Yeah, that was cool. And then we started doing stuff for each other's 40th.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
did,
my 40th,
there
we
was
went to Cuba.
Cuba.
That was sick.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then Sean's, Sean's we did
Yeah,
Gaviotas.
Gaviotas.
Yeah.
We rented a sick place, like right on the cliff, above the water.
How are the waves?
They were okay.
Yeah.
Because like it's
We
hit
caught a
miss
few
there.
waves. There was
Yeah,
some decent
yeah,
waves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Scott beat me at shuffleboard. I know that. And then that was
Dude,
actually
he got
coming back
so
from
mad
that
at
trip.
me.
Well, he's very
I
competitive.
got gout really bad
No,
for
that
the
was-
first time.
The time I beat you shuffleboard was the other time we went down there to Gaviotas.
Oh, that was another time.
Yeah, I think it
I just
might-
remember Gaviotas and getting horrible gout from drinking like 80 beers on the shuffleboard court.
Yeah, and the sun.
In the sun.
Just- and being so mad at me, dude. He like punched me because I beat him. He's just
I was
like,
such
shuffleboard.
a
he was
dude,
so
I'm
mad.
a poor. I'm
He's
a
not competitive
I'm
at
a
all.
bad winner and a bad loser. Yeah.
Dude, no, that was the time we went, and you like I think the three of us like got into like an argument, and then we're all crying, telling each other, "Oh, I love you, man."
Seems like
the drunk
yeah.
apologies.
Seems like-
Seems like every time we get drunk together.
Yeah.
And then on my 40th, this guy, he's trying to like pull a freaking deal, like trying to get a better deal on us going. I wanted to go horseback riding into the tobacco plantation.
Yeah.
And we got it. It was like a 4 or 5 hour like trip where you get a
Yeah.
horse, you get like a shot of rum, you get like a cigar, you get,
Yeah.
some coffee, and you get a horse for 4 hours and a guide
Yeah.
that takes you. And I want to say it was like $25 a person.
Yeah.
And Steve's like, "Nah, dude, we can go to
You're
town.
trying
We
to
can-
get it cheaper.
We can get a better deal than that."
Oh my God.
And Sean and I were
Yeah.
both just like, dude,
It's
we
25
literally
bucks, bro.
came here. It was during Trump's
Yeah.
first administration, and
Mhm.
and so he took away all of like you couldn't just go there as a tourist. You had to go there under this travel provision called "Support the Cuban People." So Steve, we're on this travel provision called "Support the Cuban People." So he was like, "No, dude, we get a better deal than that, dude." And Sean and I are just like, "What? Are we gonna save $10? Like, are we gonna go into town?" And I was like, "No, dude, let's just do it." And then he didn't want to get a horse, so
Yeah.
the guy
I can't ride
the
a
guy
horse.
convinces
Fuck that shit.
the guy convinces him
shit.
to get it. There's a horse with like a fucking buggy behind it, like a little cart,
Yeah.
bro. That thing was made in some dude's backyard,
Yeah.
with
wheel
like
about to fall
rusty
off.
nails, and it was imagine it reminded me of like an 1800s wagon, dude, with
Yeah.
like wooden wheels and stuff.
Yeah.
And this thing is just
Bouncing.
going
yeah.
and the horse was not. I don't think that horse had ever pulled a wagon like that.
Yeah.
And he's freaking out, dude. And Sean and I are just laughing because Steve's just like, the whole time, dude, he's like, "Fuck this. Fuck this, dude." He hops out. He's like, "I'm fucking knocked up."
fucking
And
walking.
then he just
Yeah,
he walks ahead, dude, all fucking pissed, dude.
Yeah.
Just fucking head down.
I was so bummed that we were horseback riding because I hate horseback riding so much.
I don't trust a horse because
And,
they're strong and smart.
Dude, that was I vaguely remember that. I shouldn't have been haggled with those dudes.
Yeah.
For $25? Yeah.
Dude, I used to get ripped off so much in Mexico.
Yeah.
Every transaction is just kind of my go-to,
Yeah.
my vibe when I'm down in Latin America. But yeah, dude, come on. I could have been way cooler. I could have been just like, "Oh, it's your birthday, bro. Let's have a
Yeah.
good time, dude." But I was all like kicking the dirt and shit.
Yeah, dude. So butthurt.
Dude.
Sean and I were just laughing,
Yeah.
dude. And
Saving $5.
yeah.
Well, no, I was just pissed that we were horseback because
Yeah,
I don't
sure.
know what kind of dork goes horseback riding, dude. Either you're running or you're not. Like, dude, just sit on a
Dude,
horse while it's
one of my-
walking.
One of my other buddies told me
Dude,
about it. And I was like, "That sounds cool."
Let's go rage some horses around and like run them. But I don't, dude. It hurts your ass.
Mm-hmm.
You're
I
going
was
the
comfortable,
same.
dude.
You're going the same
You're used
speed
to
as
it.
you're walking.
Yeah.
I used to take people on horseback riding tours all the time. Yeah, I don't like it.
Fair enough.
Some
I was on the last time I was on a horse, I was probably 8 years old.
Yeah.
Fucking over it. It ran into a
Yeah.
fence. It fucked me up.
well, they
Dumb.
get and they're smart. And
Yeah, they're so strong,
And
dude.
if they don't like you,
They,
Yeah,
That's the
fuck you
real
up.
issue. Is they don't like you.
sometimes you're cool. Sometimes you vibe with them.
Like, out of nowhere.
And there's actually people that you can vibe with a horse. If a horse is super smart, and that's why people love them so much.
Well, you never know, dude. My kids grew up. Well, my daughter grew up on a horse, right? She had one.
Yeah.
One time, and it fucking bucked her one time. And
Yeah.
it was fucking scary. And she got up and got on
Christopher
that
Reeve,
thing.
dude.
Bro. I was terrified, and this
Yeah.
horse was fucking huge. And of course, his name was Tiny.
Yeah.
There's nothing tiny
Tiny
about him.
Tim.
Yeah.
And then her mom had a horse, Pepper, that would try and fucking bite me all the time. Hated
Yeah.
me. Fucking hated me. And
Yeah.
to this day, we still have horses
do?
up at Grandpa's in Big Bear. He's got like a farm up there. Ranch.
Yeah.
I mean, not a farm. He has a ranch up in Big Bear.
But when they take the horses out, they run them around a little
Oh
bit,
yeah,
right?
no, he's got a pen and all that kind of stuff to give him exercise. And no, they ride their horses. They go trail riding and take off on them and do all that stuff.
Yeah.
My daughter did competitive Western shit for a while, but I don't trust him.
Oh,
Fucking way.
Dude. Oh, man. I hope you can edit. Because I don't really trust chicks that horseback riding.
Where's it going with this one? No,
Yeah.
Nothing against your daughter, dude, but
No,
you know,
she stopped riding. She stopped riding horses when she was
and
12.
I
You don't
there's
trust
some that-
chicks, or you don't trust chicks that ride
Dude,
horses?
You know the chick. You've met her in your life. She fucking loves horses.
Yeah, horse chicks are.
It's always a little bit weird.
Yeah,
You're always like, why does she like
True.
horses so fucking much?
yeah.
You know?
Hence,
Have you
not,
ever
hence
seen
I'm
a-
not with the mother of my children anymore.
Have you
I'm not with her anymore.
have you ever seen a horse's cock, bro? It's impressive. Impressive.
Dude, I don't know if it's just, I don't know
Dude.
what it is, but it's true.
No,
Dude,
she's still to this day terror.
it's that feeling of have something so powerful between your legs, dude. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
over and over and over again.
That's
Oh,
nice.
man.
In my door.
You guys are nice and warm now.
Yeah, I'm feeling better now. Yeah.
Ooh.
My seasonal affective disorders getting tamped down.
What?
It's called SAD.
Sad
Seasonal
okay,
affective
there we go.
disorder.
That-
In Alaska, people deal with it. Like,
They just get sad.
you get all sad. Most people do. Most
Why?
people get like sad this time of year.
Bro,
It's like
'cause
adapting to the
Because
li-
it's 6 minutes a day, the sunlight's just going down. And there's sun the whole summer. Yeah.
a lot of what, vitamin D to not.
I take vitamin D every day.
Yep. Same.
Scott takes that in a different place than I do. but,
Yeah.
I do it orally.
It's called a suppository.
Yeah.
It's that D, dude. Just getting that D.
2,000 milligrams a day. No, but yeah, people get. And then December 21st happened. And then
Days start getting longer.
that's like, yeah, I like December. So summer solstice is a big party up there. And June 21st, it's a rave day, and that dark. And people are hanging out, partying, and just loving the sunlight. But I'm bummed that day because I know the next day is a little bit shorter.
Mm-hmm.
So I love the build up. It's the same thing with birthdays. Like, I don't like to party the night of my birthday. I like to party the night before because then then midnight hits, and
And
then
you're at
it's your
peak
birthday
form.
and you're at peak form, and then you just kind of hang on the rest of the 24. Whereas it's like if you start on your birthday, midnight happens, and right when everything's getting cool, it's not your birthday anymore. And I don't feel as special.
And you're like,
I don't feel special.
I don't-
It's not my special
What
day
the
anymore.
fuck?
I don't feel as
24th.
special when it's not my birthday. Something happens when it's my birthday. I feel this little tingle.
between your balls and your asshole. Fucking, where's it at?
It's kind of an indistinct place where I feel it. I'm not really
It's
sure.
just in
Probably
general.
from that. Yeah. No, I feel special.
Everything radiates from the taint, dude.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's like your inner fulcrum, sacrum.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I don't feel midnight happens and I don't feel as good. That's why I don't understand people having their Saturday.
Yeah.
Do you really? Do you guys feel that? The special
I don't-
feeling
I
on your
don't do that
birthday?
kind
Me,
of stuff.
no, me.
You don't
I
feel
understand
special
where
on
you're
your
coming.
birthday?
Oh, I totally do. No, that's my.
Okay, that's what I'm
that's like
saying.
I don't even give a shit about Father's Day.
Yeah.
I don't. But my birthday, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna be like a dick
But
about
you
it.
feel a little bit
Oh, yeah.
different that day.
100%.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't
Yeah.
really put that much weight into it until my kids. So my kids' birthdays, they're a week apart. When
Yeah.
they're little, we would have one birthday, right?
Uh-huh.
One birthday party. And then I think right around daughter's 7th,
Uh,
she's, Daddy, can I have my own party this year? And I almost said no. And then it
Huh.
just like clicked.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Yeah, wait. She's now understanding like, hey, this is
Yeah.
my fucking day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
not
he can
yours.
have like
Right.
he can have his own fucking, you know, my
Yeah.
brother can have his own fucking day.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Totally.
my birthday's fucking. I do something for me. My 40th, I went to a Boston Red Sox and Angels baseball game, and on my
That's
40th.
right.
So ever since then,
You poor
on my
motherfucker,
birthday,
you're still Angels.
no, God no,
You're
It was
Red
just-
Sox?
I'm a Dodgers
Who's your
fan.
team?
I'm a Dodgers fan. But the Dodgers didn't play on my birthday on my 40th, so I didn't go to a Dodger game.
Okay.
I went to, and Scott's heard this story, one of the best games I've ever been to was during COVID, or right when they're kind of letting people back into COVID, and there was social distancing at baseball games.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
So you can
empty
hear
as
it.
Yeah,
fuck
just
park
sick.
at Petco.
Yeah.
Dodgers versus Padres. Padres won that game. But
That's a
you
sick
could hear
stadium.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could hear the players talking to each
Yeah.
other out in the field.
Yeah.
And the best part, I forget who was pitching, but someone in the stands over by third base, if Scott's pitching, yo, Scott, you suck. And it just fucking echoed. Everyone fucking laughed. The pitcher laughed.
heckling,
it was the most fun, interesting, just
Baseball
intimate
heckling
baseball
is an
game.
art, dude.
Oh, it's
Dude,
great.
it's like Field of Dreams,
great.
you know? Just watching these, like, the best of the best, dude, just talking shit to each other. And then disappearing into the cornfields.
Maybe that's where I get it, dude. I don't want anybody to ever say anything nice. Just talk shit, dude. Like,
well, I don't think you're gonna run into that problem.
say something nice to me. I'm like, what do you want?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what do you want?
Yeah.
From me?
Don't fuck.
Stop. Yeah, don't fuck. Quit fucking with me. What do you want? Dude? Just get straight to it. Yeah. Say something mean. I'm like, I trust that, you know?
Yeah.
Well,
I feel the same way.
And not only that, but I remember like when we were younger, you never really had time for bullshit anyway.
Yeah, never. Yeah.
That condo that you lived in, and I would go over there eventually, because finally I was like, where are you fucking getting this shit from? And then you told me it was from you, and then we started getting some more.
Yeah. But
But you were like, get it and get out.
yeah.
And then I could take a bong rip maybe or two, and it was like, get out. Like, like you're here for what you're here for. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, probably.
He totally was.
Dude, I want to hang out with high schoolers.
No, you definitely and we
I'm
didn't
in college.
A whole 3 years.
You didn't even let me in, though. You didn't even let me in through the front door. It was like, did you have like a slider downstairs or some shit?
That's funny.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That's funny, dude.
Yeah, dude. Because, when you're in college.
Oh, that was when you were living at Debbie's place.
No, that was when I was living at by the high school, or maybe when I was living at Debbie's.
He's talking about when you were living at Debbie's.
Oh yeah, This the downstairs, the bottom.
You were growing weed in
Oh,
there.
she busted me.
Did she?
Yeah, she busted me. I had a little
plan.
a little all-in-one little thing, just one plant in there in the closet.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I forget why she had to come down there. She's like, it smells here,
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. Swear.
Yeah. No, when you were living in the place across the street from the high school, that's when Josh and I, Josh, went over there and we ditched class and I was like, dude, my brother is like the beginning of my sophomore year, which you probably had just lived there for like a month or two.
I only lived there for like 6 months.
You had just gotten back from Europe, and then you moved right into there.
Yeah.
You left mom and dad's house after graduation, went to Europe, and then moved in that place. So Josh and I go over there, and I'd smoked weed like one other time, I think with like probably like you, Stocks, and Ralphie, and it was like out of like a little crappy little pipe in Stocks' side yard or something,
like a Mexican ceramic pipe.
And then I go over to his house, dude. And he's got like 2-foot bong over there, dude. And I take my first, and I just the dankest weed. I hit this one, dude. I'm 15, and I just. My lungs are just and I'm coughing up a storm, dude. And he's like, "No, you gotta finish it, dude." So I finish it with another big hit, and I'm just coughing up a storm, dude. I'm not high at all, and I'm like, I don't know why you guys even smoke this stuff. It doesn't do anything to me. And Josh and I walk out the door, and I hit the street, dude, and just I'm like, oh my, whoa, dude. And Josh is just giggling. I was like, shut up, dude, shut up. And I was like, we can't go back to school. So we walked past school, And we went down to, was it Sea Canyon Park there in the Bible Belt down there? We go there, there's like families hanging out, playing with their kids. And I'm laying on the bench, dude. And I'm holding on to it, dude, because the earth is just going like this, dude. And I'm like trying to hold on to this bench, dude. And it was done. I finally made it home, dude. And I just was out, bro. I was so messed up.
Was that the only time that you ever had a weird experience on weed?
No, I've had gnarly experiences on edibles.
That's different. I'm talking about like smoking weed.
Yeah, I've never really gotten. No,
everyone has at least one.
No, I had a gravity hit.
Yeah.
I took a gravity hit at buddy's house.
That's just the lack of oxygen to your brain.
I took a gravity hit, and that was the second most stoned I'd ever been, and I was not comfortable at all, dude. I think I was stoned like all through the next day.
Weird thing is, I never even knew you smoked weed.
You thought I was just selling weed and not smoke. I was only selling it just to.
No. I knew then that you smoked, but up until that point, I never even. I was like, no, Steve's probably like a straight arrow guy, and
I found out when I came home from a football game early, and him and Chris were chilling in his room, his senior year, and I walked in, and they got a bong there, and I was like, "Oh, hey, what's up, guys?" I was like, "What's this?" And I tipped it over and spilled the bong water on the carpet. I had no idea. And he's like, "Oh," and I was like, "I don't know what that is, dude." And they had like a little, those like little plastic sleeves for like a baseball card to protect it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had weed in one of those.
Did you get scared?
No, I was just like, "Oh, what's cool."
Weed changed my life for the better.
I think it does that for most people. It's all the other shit that fucks it up.
Yeah, no, I don't know what goes on in my brain, but I was self-medicating from and weed, dude. I've had my most beautiful creative thoughts and always good thoughts towards the world and other people, and like, our family we all have tempers, dude. It chilled out my temper. Weed, I love weed. I need to smoke more of it now. I don't smoke that much of it anymore because I got kids and shit, and like I can't smoke inside the house. So, and like I don't want to just go outside and hang out by myself and smoke weed. So
sneak away.
So I find myself doing gummy. I got to do the gummies.
Eat it.
Yeah.
Which, dude, every time.
There's like no nuance to that. Like I loved rolling a joint and fucking smoking a joint. That was the best.
I used to love breaking the seeds and stem out in my frisbee and like de-seeding the bag of Diddy Schwag, dude. Yeah, MIs, dude. De-seeding the MIs. Yeah. Nah, weed's been a positive experience in my life for sure. And I struggle with that because, like in business and stuff, I come up with the best, most creative ideas for business when I've.
No, it's like there's a good balance of some of that, just like removing that filter that would create some type of hesitation, a fear, like an anxiety towards that. Like, no, that's stupid. Like that's not there for me. I remember smoking weed, but then there's that smoke a little too much, and you're not thinking about a fucking thing because you're just fucking baked.
I don't like to be too bad.
9 days later because you just went on a heroin.
That's me.
That's why he's sober.
No, I know. I only smoked it once.
Really?
Yeah. But
H.
I smoked H once for 20 years.
Loved it.
I never did. You told me at one point when I was younger, you're like, don't ever touch that.
Well, I watched a couple of people. I watched Kevin die from it, and I've seen a couple people over it. That one gets a hold of you. Tweak gets people all weird, Cocaine too. They all get y'all weird.
Yeah, no, I did tweak one time, dude.
The worst drug is alcohol. Alcohol is the worst drug of all of them.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah. What was I going to say about
heroin?
No, heroin.
Get me all excited.
I know.
This guy got me tweaked, dude. Freaking when we were at Sean's bachelor party.
On accident.
And I hit a bump of that, and I was like, oh, that burns. He's like, oh, you're just being a pussy, dude. And then another buddy hit it, and it does the same thing. And then Steve goes, "Oh yeah, that's meth."
Oh my god! That's my
Like,
coach.
he just called me. He's like, "You're just being a pussy, dude." And I'm like, "Oh, dude, oh, dude."
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh yeah, that's meth, dude."
I'm
Buys it from some sketchy dude outside of a strip club in Cabo.
I'm sorry, and you're welcome.
My bad.
And
Yeah.
you're welcome.
And yeah,
No,
at
dude,
the
I
same
know.
time-
You should apologize to everybody else that had to hear me talk nonstop for the next
Yeah, he's
24
the one
hours.
that probably doesn't.
It's the
I'm actually
worst.
surprised it didn't
Scott's
mellow you
the-
out.
Scott's the worst tweaker I've ever seen in my life,
Dude.
dude. It
I
was-
started doing parkour through like neighborhood, like the neighbors' places, and I
Dude.
went all the way down to the beach, dude, at like 7:30 in the morning.
dude.
Like, what's up,
it
guys?
I couldn't sleep.
It's called meth.
Yeah, well,
No.
I'll never want to do that stuff ever again.
No, no, no,
That's for sure.
no, no.
Yeah, let's edit it out. Let's tell his story.
Ooh,
So Sean comes
almost
to
5
Scott and I before the bachelor party. Hey, mother-in-law's here. You guys need to keep it cool. Like,
sure. We're on that one.
just be cool.
Yeah.
He's like, have fun, but just be cool, right?
Yeah.
First night, we
Dude.
got a fixer. So we got a fixer at this mansion.
Yeah.
And he brings us the bunkest baby powder
Oh,
I've ever
no.
fucking seen in my life.
Yeah.
And I'm all pissed off.
Yeah.
So we go to the titty bar, and there's dudes slinging little baggies out front. And so I'm just like, no, I want to taste it first. Because I'm pissed because I just got
You don't
this
trust
call.
it. Yeah.
So again, I was like, oh, that burns. But I was drunk enough that I didn't equate
Yeah.
like burning. Yeah, I did. I was like,
Burned a little too
man,
much.
yeah, so we bring it home, dude. It's just like the best glass we've ever seen in our lives, dude.
Bro, it's out of
I-
control.
Yeah.
I
We're
only
up,
hit it once, dude, and it was
That's all you need, dude. Glass, like you need like the
Oh,
tiniest little
oh,
bump.
dude.
bro.
we did a lot more than that.
Yeah.
It was way too much.
Mhm.
I was so bombed
Bro.
when I went to go to bed. I didn't even realize. I was so drunk I didn't realize till I went to.
Goodness.
And then I was just
staring at the fucking
staring at
ceiling.
the ceiling, like, oh, I know what I was just doing.
Oh no.
Oh, I was like, I got up
Like,
and I looked for Rick.
That is time.
Right, I
That's
got
it.
up and I looked for these guys because I knew what they were going to be doing
Yeah.
too. Only thing that fixes that is time in like
yeah.
3-4 days
Yeah.
of time.
Yeah. No, I finally passed out in the sun on one of the chairs next
You
to
get
the
your
pool
famous sunburn.
at like 3 p.m.
I went golfing.
Yeah, well, somebody came and was like, "Hey, dude, you need to go in and go to bed." Right?
Yeah.
That was right at the beginning. That was right before COVID hit.
Yeah.
It was like
That was right before.
it
that's
was
right.
like a couple weeks
yeah.
before, and I got sick.
Yeah.
I got sick when we got back. I probably had COVID. Like I was pretty sick right after that with a bad. Like,
Nick's got to pick up his kids or something. I
Dude,
think
2 phones over here. This guy's got 2 phones.
I think we probably got like 5 minutes worth of content that we can share with the world. I think the rest needs
5
to be
minutes.
buried, dude.
no, he's
This is episode 1, right? You're coming back again.
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
I think the rest needs to be buried, and
no.
no, this is good, dude.
No.
There's a lot of other things that I wanted to talk about too.
Yeah.
And I wanted like I was telling him a little bit about your story about when you became a bird. And
I
you're just like,
I thought he was.
Yeah.
I thought he was full of shit in the beginning. I'm like,
Nah.
okay, whatever. And then the story kept going and going, and then it was like, okay,
Nah.
he's not being
Well, that's
Scott
why
right
I
now.
was-
He's telling me a fucking story
I
about his brother.
was talking about that the other day.
Yeah, I know.
because people were asking me, "Oh, you like ayahuasca?" And I was,
I told you that.
yeah.
Yeah. And you're like, no, I've done way harder than that.
Well, I don't know because I haven't done ayahuasca, but
I
I'm
know.
just saying I've gone to whatever that place is that people go to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a good story, dude. Well, the funniest part of that story was so I was security at Oregon Country Fair. My buddy, and this is
I had a weapon on me, and
well, so my buddy that I bartended with in Portland, he was old school hippie, and he worked security at the Oregon Country Fair. Most people that will hear this probably never been to Oregon Country Fair. Crazy little hippie thing in the woods in Veneta, Oregon, west of Eugene. And it's been going on forever. And we were camping with these candlemen, and they made the sickest candles. Oh, dude, the whole forest. So we're camping in the forest, and the whole forest, 2 or 3 candles. Which when you're tripping balls to some of the trees, that's like one of the best visuals
Just
ever,
get
dude.
stuck,
Yeah.
Well, no, so
mesmerized.
I know. So we did this mushroom tea, and I get really high, and we're sitting around the fire.
And you say you took like 7 grams of mushrooms?
Did 7 grams of mushrooms,
That's double Hero's dose.
which was too much. And
No, it's not. It's like
well,
a good one.
it was but I'm sitting around the thing, and these guys don't know me, and there's only my buddy. You know, like my buddy knows all of them, but they don't know me, and he's not there. And somehow I'm by myself, and nobody knows me, and everybody starts looking at me. Who the fuck is this guy? And everybody starts, they all thought I was a narc. So I'm sitting there just tripping balls and they're passing around this tea, and it's got mescaline, toad oil.
Oh no!
It's mushroom tea with
Doesn't that shit make you
mescaline.
throw up?
I never threw up.
Okay.
No, I never threw up. Mescaline, toad oil, mushroom tea. And so, you know, I'm sitting there and I'm just like, oh yeah. So I go into my tent, and it's like 4 hours. I'm in the tent, shaking profusely in the fetal position, dude.
Sweating.
Sweating. Just sweating, dude. Like, like not fun at all, dude. And the worst thing is, I'm like thinking about my mom.
Oh.
You know, like,
Yeah,
who
like,
wants
is they
to be
gonna find me here?
Who wants to be thinking tripping about your mom, dude?
Mm-mm.
And so finally, I'm rocking, and I start to like come to. I didn't start to come to. I'm rocking. All of a sudden, just from the just depths. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. And I start to finally and I hear fucking out of the what? Lay a fucking egg already. And it's like, snap me out of it. And I got it. I just, it. Then I started having a good time.
Nice.
Got out of
Got
the
that
tent.
egg out of you.
Yeah.
You
4
just
hour,
started having
egg.
like a
four
good
hour
time.
bad trip. Yeah, got the bird,
Hours.
turned into a bird. Yeah, did the bird call
That's
for sure.
hilarious, dude.
Yeah,
Too bad that wasn't on camera.
I know, right?
That would have been
Oh,
like
'cause
in the
I-
moment. No, this one it was. I'm just saying, like
Oh,
in
yeah.
the
If there-
moment.
in the
tent?
ring cam in my tent.
Dude, if there's an afterlife, bro, I hope that we get to look back and watch that kind of
Rewind.
shit, dude. Yeah. Just there's like a freaking postmortem where you just get to review any moment in your life and just watch it. That'd be sick
Played on like
from
fast
whatever
forward for a little
perspective.
bit.
Yeah. But hey, I know 2 phones over here. You gotta bounce, right?
I do.
Yeah. So we gotta
I do.
wrap it up. Unfortunately, but
But I do mean when I said like for real, you and Sean got to come and have another one sometime. Like
that'd be
it's
cool
got-
to get Sean on
yeah,
here too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the
We can do
3
that.
of you because
I'm down anytime, man.
Heck
I mean, we
yeah.
could do it like Sunday afternoon, dude. Even like before you take off.
I don't know.
So you head back to Alaska on Monday, right?
Monday, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
see if Sean can
Yeah.
cruise up on Sunday.
He can't. He's golf
Okay.
with his.
Well, we'll find another time, dude.
But
and,
next time, come prepared with some fucking questions for me or something, dude.
Oh, I
It's
will.
Like,
We kind of just went for the little
we-
flow.
yeah.
I definitely
you asked some questions.
I
You
do.
had a few questions.
I do have more even.
I usually let him be the question asker, dude. He's
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, dude. But I think the funniest shit's the
yeah.
stuff.
No, I would love to get to more into that stuff too. And
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want
hear
detail. I
some
got
of your
detailed
stories.
questions about you just being his old and Sean's older brother and like stories that went on.
Yeah.
I mean, did you ever tell him about the time that your dad fucking came home and surprised us?
We got
Dude,
we
fucking
were all hanging out, like
stoned.
watching. We were like
Mhm.
watching a fight at the
Tyson
house,
fight.
Uh,
and had a bunch of my buddies over. We all
Bro.
got super baked, and mom
Yeah.
and dad weren't supposed to come home until later. and they came home early, and we were all so baked.
Your dad was all in on having a conversation with me.
Yeah, he knew.
I had to pull.
He didn't really care though, to be honest.
He doesn't care.
Yeah.
Right?
He's pretty chill. Like I didn't realize how cool he was until I got older.
He doesn't care.
No, he's just like, whatever, dude. Yeah, he's chill.
I was wasted a couple days ago. I mean, I'm 50 years old, though.
A little bit different.
Yeah.
I was kind of cracking him up, dude. I saw him like kind of chuckling.
Well, no, well, the reality is like he used to get mad at us or me at least, when I didn't want to go to church. I'm sure he did to you too, and now I look
Way
back.
matter me. I broke the mold for you.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, because I had questions
Donna
also
did, bro.
about that.
Donna definitely did. But no, like now looking back, I'm like, dude, the reason he got so mad is because he's like, if I got to do this shit, you got to do it too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have to do this.
Yeah.
All right. So fuck.
We're all going.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well,
I threw
we can
Sun
do a
for?
Mormon podcast the next time because,
Yeah.
dude, if they would have just told me that it was like a club, you know, and the missionaries are like salespeople and the tithing's like the dues, and that would have made a lot more sense
Sure,
to me. Instead,
sure.
they're like, no, this is the only fucking true church
know,
in the
I
fucking
know.
world. And I'm like, wait, whoa.
Yeah.
Say that again?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
only one.
Yeah, wait, say it. Wait, what?
They're the new Jews.
Like, dude, I was
They're
like,
the new
dude,
Jews.
just, dude, if you'd have said, oh, just, you know, there's all these women that just want to be your wife, and, you know, and
Yeah.
just
Keep talking.
just stick with the plan, dude. You
Yeah.
know, just stick with the plan. It's a
yeah.
club. Pay your dues. You know,
That's what's
but they're
funny.
like, no, dude, just the only shit in the world,
Yeah.
and
What's
you
the-
gotta put your dick back in your pants.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what,
Masturbation is of the devil.
dude? I'm
Yeah.
like, dude,
No.
dude, if feeling like this is wrong, I don't fucking want to be.
Yeah. Love of the Lord is wrong.
I don't want to be right. Sexual child.
So,
Yeah.
dude, I just think they could have just came at me way cleaner.
I agree. So
You know?
what's funny is when I finally told Dad that I didn't want to be Mormon anymore. I'm like in my 30s, dude. This is like 15 years ago, you know. And I'm like,
Did it feel like coming out?
yeah, it did. It
Yeah.
did. I feel like it would have been easier to say I'm gay. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but I told him, and he's like, okay.
You didn't give a shit?
I thought he was gonna be super bummed. He's like, okay. And I told him and he's like, why? And I told him the reason. He's like,
Valid.
He's like, I don't really care about those things. He's like, I
Nice.
just saw it as like a good place to, you know, good
Yeah.
community, a good place to raise my kids and good
Yeah,
values.
that was the angle I would have appreciated.
And I know, and then
Did he get
I was
pissed
like,
off at you? You're like,
yeah, I was like, why didn't you fucking tell me that when I was a kid, dude? Because
Yeah.
it would have made everything a lot
A
easier,
lot easier.
you know. And I would
Yeah,
have a much
just-
better feeling about it.
Just be cool, bro. Just go to church and just, you know, it's
Yeah,
it's just the thing, you know.
yeah,
They're like, no, you're gonna, ow.
yeah. Well,
for not going to church? Wait a minute.
No, for just like finger banging the chick underneath the tarp at the church thing at Lake Havasu. Yeah.
Under the
a
tarp.
little finger blast, dude. Dude, if you go to hell,
Dude,
for
I
a finger
came.
blast.
Dude, the first time I finger blasted a chick, I came in my,
Nice.
wasn't even touching with my, just straight.
Dude,
Just straight
That's like
itchy trigger
Huge,
finger, dude.
straight cunt.
huge premature ejaculation.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like even pre-pre.
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
All
Let's
right.
end on that note.
Yeah,
That was
Uh,
fucking-
It's
If you
under
want-
on the pre-pre.
yeah. If you wanna, the pre. If you want to plug, like, great, dude. So I'll finish it off, but
Oh, now I gotta plug my business.
you don't know. I'll plug it for you if you want to.
At the end,
Yeah, yeah,
we probably should have done that halfway through.
yeah. No, you don't have to plug it. We'll plug it for you, dude.
Yeah.
No, but you know, just to kind of wrap things up, Steve's the owner of Greatland Adventures in Alaska. They're based out of Anchorage. He kind of pioneered, you know, Northern Lights tours in Anchorage. There really wasn't that, and Steve kind of went around and found like the place, like, I mean, probably just hours and hours of just fucking driving around down different roads and finding places, and he's really kind of perfected the Northern Lights tours in Anchorage.
Then that's when we need to go.
And it's an awesome business, dude. It's a good time. Definitely gonna see some cool shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all mostly true. It's
Mostly.
just just trying to be a good person in the world. Honestly, business is one of those. Vote with your dollar.
Yeah.
Just trying to offer good. It's a rewarding profession. I mean, it has its moments being a small business, but when you're out there sharing when you're hanging out seeing the North, it's like they're crazy about this thing, and they're like crying.
It's a spiritual experience, dude.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty rewarding. But then also you go out on the leave.
This guy's fucking full of shit.
Yeah, and you're just like,
You're like, turn the lights on. And I don't have that switch yet.
Yeah.
And get like halfway back.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
shit, we
it's
were
not-
looking the wrong way.
It's not for the faint of heart, dude. And being
Yeah.
up all night but if you haven't in your life like sat out under a crazy Northern Light show, you got to do it.
Okay.
It's hard to make happen.
Yeah.
You got to keep trying. Sometimes people get lucky and it's like first night. And then sometimes it takes multiple times. But just once in your life, be sitting there where you don't have to ask, like, it's just like buzzing in your butt. Like, if it's not like, if you have to ask, hey, is this all there is? No, this is like, when there's a good one, it floors you. It floors you and your whole body feels it. And it's super magical, kind of crazy. You feel like connected to the space.
Okay, I always wanted, as a youngster, like I wanted to, as lame as this may sound, I wanted to always smoke the Northern Lights while seeing the Northern Lights. Like I really fucking wanted to do
I've
that.
definitely done that.
See,
Yeah.
He'll
It's okay.
he'll only smoke,
Exactly.
he'll only smoke weed or party again if Tom Segura is there.
He comes up every once in a while.
Tom Segura does.
Yeah.
Have you done a tour with Tom?
No, but I've seen him in Anchorage
Oh,
twice.
okay, yeah.
Seen him perform.
That's his favorite comedian. Sorry.
Yeah, he weaves a good.
Yeah. Sean's actually buddies with his business partner that started Oso, the vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
that's Tom Segura.
Yeah. Tom and
Whoa.
Bert Kreischer.
Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. So we'll wrap it up here. I know Two Phones has to leave here. So
Thanks, guys. It was fun.
Thanks.
Thanks
Appreciate
for
you
coming,
having me.
Fuck
Yeah.
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 Cheers.
We're gonna
We'll see
cut
you
it
again.
off here.
You're coming back.
Peace.
Later, bro.